Today is January 2nd, 2018, 252 days since Morgan passed away. Today, I woke this morning with a dream communication, which is spirits, loved ones, giving you a dream to communicate with you. Now, obviously, with my abilities to talk to the other side, he can talk to me, during my waking hours. However, I'm not always open to talk to the spirits, even him, because I have to function and I have to do other things throughout the day. If I was constantly open spiritually, my mind would just, I feel like, would be jelly, honestly. So last night, um, early morning, whenever it was, we were in his room, and I'm currently changing his room to be something else, to take ownership of it, so it's not this void. And so I've been slowly working on it to turn it into a meditation slash reading room slash exercise room kind of thing. And that way it forces me to be in there, and it forces me to be a part of his room. So anyway, so last night in the communication slash dream session, we were in his room, and he's eating Fruit Loops and gummies. And he says, one of the best things about not physically being there anymore is I don't have to eat my spinach, which made me laugh. He hated vegetables, hated them, especially the green ones. Um, he then had made some small talk, about just general things. Then he was talking about our relationship, and that I said to him that I tried to do my best in everything as he was growing up, making the choices I made for him to keep him safe, to keep him happy. And he acknowledged it. He said that he knows I did. Um, and I repeated it again. I really did try. And he indicated that he knows and he loves me. And he gave me a hug, and he hugged me for a very long time. And as he was hugging me, started to sway and rock back and forth. It felt so good to feel him. And it was so long that I could feel the heat from his body again, which in some aspects I needed to feel, because the last time I touched him, he was cold and hard. He was dead. So to bring back that feeling for me is remarkable. He said he'll always be there whenever I need him. He said when I'm missing him the most, to go in his room and be in his room. So he was very happy with the changes I'm making, so that way I will be a part of his room more. And then he was also telling me that my skylight, the skylight in there is leaking, because I'm looking at it trying to figure out, is that an old leak, is it a new leak? And he's telling me it's currently leaking. So I have to find somebody who can fix it or seal it or whatever it is you got to do with that, whatever you got to replace. So it was wonderful to experience him in such a way. And dream communications, we all can have them. That's when we have dreams about someone who's passed. But a lot of times you don't remember them when you wake up. You just know that they were in your dreams, and maybe a glimpse of something that was said, or a location of where you were at. But the location is just as important as the words. And for people with abilities like myself, we always remember our dreams. I think it's part of the side effects of having spiritual communication, because I believe dreams sit on that side of our brain. And so we always remember them. But it was such a wonderful, wonderful experience to have. Because even though I still see him, I haven't hugged him. Obviously, I can't. So for him to be able to do that was nice. And in a sense, I feel as if how it was possible was because my soul left my body a little bit and I was on his world, bridging the two of ours together. So, yeah. The first message of the new year from him, it was very rewarding. I still miss him every day. Doesn't get easier. I think it only gets easier if you want to just stop talking about them and stop thinking about them. And unfortunately for myself, with my abilities, it is something that I could never do even if I wanted to, which I don't, which is why I always talk about him. It's why I do this video, just to keep his memory alive and to work through some of my sadness and to help others. And I'm glad that some of these have helped others as people have reached out to me. But yeah, until tomorrow.